Man, I'll be honest. Winters are winter is kind of a hard um season for me well, especially the holiday season because I'm always reminded of two tragedies. You know, last last month would have been like the anniversary of the death of my grandmother, and then I'm constantly reminded and constantly thinking about how I almost lost my mother in a car accident on Thanksgiving morning. So I'm constantly reminded about that. But I'll be honest, holiday seasons are kind of hard for me. But I can live. But anyways, I just made a video rant on black women and feminism, and another thing that I hate when black feminists do is they try to re. This is really feminist in general. They try to redefine beauty or beauty standards, and the thing is that well, the Huffington Post they made an article about um obese women, and non no, women who aren't able-bodied. That means like women who have a disability, physical disability, stuff like that. So they had like 4 to 5 obese women who were like way out of shape, and then they had a slender, thin. I guess was she black? Yeah, I think she was black. Black woman who was like wheelchair bound, and I didn't really read the article too much. I just saw the headline, and looking at it, skimming through it, they were trying to convince people that beauty is more than the typical able-bodied upright woman. She's more than the eye candy, or the ideal slim woman with silky long hair and fair skin. And the thing with a lot of these feminists is that they try too hard to convince people that they convince people this well they try too hard to shame people of their standards. The thing is that I'll be honest. I think I've met two beautiful women who were wheelchair bound. One actually wanted to be in a relationship with me, and the other one was a really cool girl. She was a cool girl. She was beautiful too. Um, I feel bad because I don't know whatever happened to that girl. Damn, yeah, it's been like 2 years. Huh? Now that I think about it, damn, I don't. I really do wonder what happened to her. Cause I know she used to live in Florida. I want to say her name was Aaliyah, but I doubt it. I felt like it started with an A or something. But anyways, like I was saying, I've met two beautiful wheelchair bound women. And I'm ashamed to say this, but I've liked or been in a relationship with plus size women. I'm not proud of it, to be honest with you. I don't know. I'll be honest. I was desperate. That was in my younger years. I was really desperate, and I didn't have enough confidence in myself. Um, and the thing is that well, let me go back to the article. I've met people who are like that. Even though I would never ever date an obese woman or overweight woman again. Um, you know, there are a good bit of them that are nice, respectable. Despite their size, and and likewise, there's nice, respectable, fairly attractive, wheelchair bound women. But the thing is that Feminists can't, they can't force it. They are beautiful, but they're not the beauty standard. You can't. The thing is that women try to convince other women like what is beautiful and what is sexy. And the thing is that women, you don't pick out what's beautiful or what's sexy. You don't pick it out. That it's your job to figure it out. It's your job to kind of you can set trends and shit like that. But the thing is that men are men are the ones who with the thumbs up or the thumbs down. They like it, they dislike it. And this is the problem with feminism and a lot of women is that they want to self-proclaim themselves as beautiful. They want to self-proclaim themselves as the beauty standard because now you see all these dumbass memes of oh plus size black women are beautiful despite their shape and size, and it's like I'm looking at it and say no, you can't tell me that because most of the time these pictures are fictitious. There's like one notorious fictitious fictitious photo um floating around the internet, especially Facebook, of it's like a dark skinned woman in black lingerie, but she has like these really odd looking thighs. Like it's just like really out of place, out of like it doesn't look right. And it's so easy to spot, but a lot of people just believe that it's real and they use it as a footnote to be like, oh well, um, overweight women are beautiful too. And, some people say she's fat, but she's not. It's like there's size can be beautiful. And the thing is that y'all women are making it worse because I'm seeing all these photoshopped plus size women. I'm like, it's like I just saw a new one today. And I'm looking at the photos and I'm like, wait a minute, how the hell is her stomach flat? And but her legs are just like way out of proportion. Like it just, the legs look real, but the stomach is just flat. And it's like this is why we that men can easily see a woman's insecurity. I'm tired of hearing Tom Joyner with his little dumbass talks on, beauty. He did a show on like, does size matter? Do black men like plus size women? Do they love? And a lot of men were calling in. Actually, a lot of women were calling in, and they were talking about how they love their curves and they love it. And there was a whole bunch of dusty dudes calling in and like, oh yeah, I love it. There's more pushing. Oh, she challenged me sexually, and you know, there's more to her, and the thing is, you can't convince me. And the thing is that black men have like the easiest standards. You know, to basically really all you have to have is some fat. Have some good, suck some good dick, and that, and then you're basically you basically won the heart of a black man. And that's a sad thing. And that's a lot of times I'm not impressed with black relationships because black men, we're so easily in love. We're so easily, you know, somebody easily steals our heart, and we're heart throbbing, and it's like, oh, you know, you know, the standards are so sad. I can't even take it. Another thing, just making sure this thing is on. Another thing is that I really wish there was really a voice on men talking like how I'm talking now on how women cannot determine beauty. You cannot determine beauty. That you can set out trends. Like I said before, you can set out trends. You can start new ideas. But the thing is, you don't have women don't have the privilege to say what is beautiful because the thing is, you can say, oh hey girl, hey Shanae, you know, you're you're beautiful despite your size. You're a beautiful woman. You're a beautiful, smart woman, educated. Your size doesn't limit you at all. It just gives you more opportunity. And Shanae is walking around with her head all big, and she's thinking like, "Oh man, I'm so beautiful, yeah." But then when she meets real men with real standards, she's gonna feel some type of way, like, "Oh, I don't understand, like, why you're so superficial and why you expect women to be one size." And it's like, to me, it's like it's either you're healthy or you're not. And the thing is, dealing with women, like especially obese women, is dealing with women who live in denial. These are women that you can't reason with. You know, you, and that's the thing. Well, the problem with a lot of women, especially a lot of black women, that they're living in denial. You know, you, their love guilt tripping you, their love shaming you, and the thing is that the insecurities of black women are too easy. And even with feminists, no matter their race, their insecurities are too easy. But especially with black women, because they religiously try to convince you to say or to believe that, oh, you know, over being overweight is nothing. It's not a big deal. And to me, it is. When I was dating this girl named Darnisha, and to be honest with you, it was an online relationship, and I didn't, I saw a lot of headshots, and she got me with the old catfish shit. What a lot of overweight girls do online is that they make their face really pretty, and they do a lot of close up headshots, and then they'll win you over with that, and then when you friend them on Facebook, you start to notice like, oh wait, like damn, like how big is your waist, like. And and when I first noticed it, I was like, damn, she looks bad, like shit. And then I tried to convince her to lose weight, and she was really rebellious about it. She ended up losing a little bit, but even to now, when I'm not dating her, but even to now, I still see like there's no progress. I still don't. She still just looks like a walking Dr. Eggman or something, And there's really nothing that can compel me to even like her or find her attractive. And the thing is that she knew nobody would like her or take her seriously. That's why she has to, do close-ups, and that's the denial. That's the illogical reasoning. You know, women need to get out of that habit and they just need to realize that men make the standards, and you do more harm to yourself when you're living in denial and you're living and trying to convince people that, oh, loving you is a prize. It's like what fucking prize are you? Dating you it's a downgrade, isn't it? I'm seeing a lot. I've seen this one woman who has like 4 or 3 kids by 2 or 3 different men, and she's walking with her held up high, talking about um fathers date obese women, uncles date obese women, cousins date obese women, brothers date obese women. I'm like, yeah, and these are the niggas that will fuck anything that breeds. These are the women. No, these are the brothers who will be with a woman just to be with them because they're bored or they're horny. Don't waste my time with that bullshit. You know, you can't even. No matter what, you know, obese black women are not an item. You'll never, no matter how big, how white media will big up, or media in general will big up Gabby Sidibe. She will never. even if it's fabricated and forced down our throat as it is already, she will never have a Halle Berry status. She will never have that, Angela Bassett status. She will never have a Lisa Ray status. So she this is just a reality that nobody is attracted to these women, but let them fall on their ass.